first you have to connect to these mains. So this is the 15 amps. Okay, so then switch on. Then after that we have given one MCB here. So again this is safety purpose. If there is any problem in the power socket, that will be controlled here. Okay. After that you have to switch on here. So this is the temperature indicator. Okay. So this is also temperature indicator. This is for load unit. Okay. So this is the pressure, inlet pressure P1. This is the outlet pressure P2. Which this is the inlet here, the compressor inlet pressure, and outlet pressure will be shown here. So this pressure for refrigerant flow rate. Okay. So come to cycle of RAC. This is the compressor. First is the compressor. So once the refrigerant flow here, and then we will move into a condenser fan. This is the condenser fan. Okay. So after that, the moving here. This is the rotameter. Then these two are the capillary and solenoid valve. This is the solenoid valve. This is operated electrically. This is the mechanically. This is the capillary valve. Anyone you can operate while going the operations. So this is the chiller part. Up to this mark 3, up to near to this coil, you have to fill the water here up to that coil. Okay. So I will explain the cycle now. The first, the refrigerant, gas refrigerant flow into the compressor. So at that point, the compressor, because of that compressor, that will be compressed that refrigerant into a high temperature and higher pressure. So after that, this is the inlet. After that will move out from the compressor. So this is the compressor outlet. Then this will be moved into a condenser. In condenser, there will be a rotation of fan. At that time, the pressure will be the same. Then the temperature will be reduces because of the rotation of fan. That will be removing up heat here. So after that, the refrigerant flow here. So another here is the change of phase it happens because here it is the gas will be there. Because of removing of heat, the refrigerant changes to phase from gases to liquid here. So that we can visible here. Directly you can visible here. So this is the filter. Because of some moisture will be some, if there is any moisture in the refrigerant means that will be because of liquid phase. So if there is some moisture means that will be removed here. So after that will be moving here. This valve will be a continuously open position, and another thing, this will be a permanently closed position. Okay, this will be closed and this will be open position. So after that, the liquid refrigerant flow here, you can be easily visible here. You can check the flow rate also here. So after that, the refrigerant flow here. Okay, this also continuously open position. These two are open and this one closed position. Okay. So after that, the liquid refrigerant flow from here or here. That is our option. You can check. You can operate any one valve. This is the electrically operated. If you are switch on this valve means this will be operated. Otherwise, you can go for manually operated. That is the capillary valve. You can check the cooling. The cooling refrigerant here cooling because of reducing of diameter. So you can check it here. This is the diameter, bigger diameter. This is the smaller diameter. So there will be a reducing the pressure and temperature here. So that will be moving into a chiller part. In chiller part, the water will be higher temperature and the refrigerant, liquid refrigerant is the lower temperature. So that will be a heat exchange will happens. Okay. While operating, first you have to switch on the after cooling, the same refrigerant flow into a condenser unit. So same process will be continuing. So this is the working condition. While going for conduction of experiment, first you have to switch on the compressor. After that, condenser fan. Okay. After that, you have to operate capillary valves or solenoid valves. Any one valve you have to operate it. Okay. Now this is in open position. This is the capillary valve. Okay. If you are going for solenoid valve means switch on the solenoid valve. After that only these two valves in closed position. Before switch oning, these two valves in open position. If you are closing position means the pressure will be built up here. That purpose this is always open. While operating solenoid valve only these two valves you have to close it. Okay. So this refrigerant flow here and this will be moved into this chiller part. Okay. So come to a reading part. First you have to note down the pressure readings P1 and P2. Okay, so these two, after note down these two, then you have to go for temperature readings. I will explain what are the temperature placement here. So this is the inlet of temperature T1. This is the compressor inlet. Okay, and T2 is the compressor outlet. This is the compressor outlet T2. Then T4 is the condenser outlet. After moving here, all the oils, the temperature will reduces. So after that only that will move here. So this is the temperature T3. Okay, T4 temperature expansion device. Here we are given. Here you can check it here. This is the T4 temperature after expansion devices. Then T5 is the chiller temperature. You can observe here. This is the T4 temperature. T5 temperature. Okay. So these readings you have to note down: temperature, pressure, and energy meter reading. How much the energy used by the compressor for 5 blinks, for 5 or 10 blinks, how much the blink will happen. Okay, so that you have to note down. So after that you can go for the COP calculation. You can, by using manual, you can check the how much COP of this compressor, this unit, you can check it theoretically and actually. All the calculation will be there. Using these readings you can check it. Okay, so another experiment, the same experiment you can switch on the heater, because in case you required chiller in the constant temperature, if you required in because this is now how much the temperature, now it is the 16 temperature is there chiller. If you record by only 12 degree only, not more, at that time you can set the temperature here. So at that time chiller will be maintained 16 degree only or 12 degree only. For that purpose this we are given. For normal COP calculation this is not necessary. For student purpose not necessary. This is for higher PhD and all. This we are given. Okay. So this is the normal procedure of refrigeration tutor. This equipment started, same time you have to note down the other readings, because 0 seconds or 0 minutes. Okay. Second, if you want second reading means after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, anyway based on your this one. Okay. So you have to note down 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, all the readings you have to note down: temperature, pressure, and this energy meter. So if you want means second reading, again wait for another 5 minutes and second reading you have to note down. So no operation, no wall you have to operate it. At that time, no walls you have to operate it. All in same condition from initial to final, up to final. You have to note down the reading in same positions, wall position and same capillary walls. If you are using capillary walls means capillary walls only throughout the experiment. If you are operating this solenoid valve means solenoid valve only. All readings you have to note down in solenoid valves only, like that.
You are only observing time.
Yeah. Depending on time, you have to change the experiment. 5.
ഈ ഫാനും ഈ ഹീറ്റർ ഓണാക്കുക, എന്നിട്ട് ഇത് ഓഫാണ് കേട്ടോ, ഇത് ഓഫാണ്, ഇതൊന്നും ചെയ്യണ്ട. എന്നിട്ട് ഈ ഹീറ്റർ ഓണാക്കി വെച്ചിട്ട് ഹീറ്റർ ഓണാക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇത് ഓഫാക്കി വെക്കണം. എന്നിട്ട് ഇതെന്ത് ചെയ്യണം, ഈ ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ 50 ആവണ വരെ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. 50 ആവണ വരെ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഇത് 50 എത്തിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താക്കുക, ഈ സാധനം ഫാനും അത് ഓണായ പോലെ വെക്കുക, ഹീറ്റർ ഓഫാക്കുക, ഈ സി എന്നുള്ള ഓപ്ഷൻ ഓണാക്കുക. ഇത് ഓണാക്കിയിട്ട് ഇതിലുള്ള പി ഇൻലെറ്റും പി ഔട്ട്ലെറ്റും, പ്രഷർ ഇൻലെറ്റ്, പ്രഷർ ഔട്ട്ലെറ്റ്, അപ്പോൾ ഇതിൻ്റെ രണ്ടിൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ കാണാം. ഇതിൻ്റെ രണ്ടിൻ്റെ റീഡിങ് എടുത്തതിന് ശേഷം ഈ റോട്ടോമീറ്ററിൻ്റെ റീഡിങ് കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ട് എടുക്കുക. ഫ്ലാഷ് എന്നിട്ട് കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയി എടുത്തതിന് ശേഷം ഇതിൻ്റെ എനർജി മീറ്റർ റീഡിങ് ഈ സാധനം 10 പ്രാവശ്യം ബ്ലിങ്ക് ചെയ്യണതിൻ്റെ ടൈം എടുക്കുക. 10 പ്രാവശ്യം ബ്ലിങ്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ടൈം, അതാണ് ടൈം. പിന്നെ ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ T1, T2, T3, T4 വരെ എടുക്കുക. ഇതിൽ ഈ നോബിനൊരു ചെറിയ കംപ്ലൈൻറ്റ് ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് T1 എന്നുള്ളത് T0 ഇട്ടാൽ മതി. അപ്പോൾ അതിന് T1 കിട്ടും. പിന്നെ അങ്ങനെ കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആയിട്ട് എടുത്തു പോയത് അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ.